So does anybody even remember where we left off last time, or nah?
Dude, it's been 2 weeks and I've had 4 games of D&D since then. I'm sorry. I should write this stuff down because this podcast is probably the most important episode of D&D I play in the week, but I'm just bad at being a player.
Yeah, I have dropped some pretty big hints that you guys just kind of, I don't know.
Ignored and killed a guy and then ended up in jail and I ended up with a new character again.
Again.
Basically, yeah.
Well, even since then, I've dropped a couple. Hey, hey, hey. But nope, we're gonna stay here and beat the shit out of the coalition.
Well, I know that you kind of want us to go to Japan. I picked up on that.
or at least investigate and find out what's going on with Sios, and so that way you guys can have an informed decision.
Okay.
What's a scion?
Sios is you remember that Colonel Lawson who kidnapped Sarah way back in the day, and
Yeah.
he was questing on the power for Sios, and he stole some of Sarah's blood and got away with it. And he tried again, but failed.
Good. Okay. Guys, I'm in Photoshop right now doing a bunch of last minute crap because I thought I had everything done.
That's okay. I thought I had everything done, but you know what? I'm gonna get drunk and bullshit.
Yeah, and Jose, don't be mad at me. I did forget to add psionic stuff. I worked on it for 3 days and then I just got sidetracked. So her psionics are gonna be a level weak, but her hit points and everything are still leveled up.
Okay. Did you choose which new powers it was gonna be yet?
No, I needed help with
Okay.
it.
Yeah, it's any of the minor powers from either telepathy or psychic surgery, metapsionics.
Metapsionic?
Yeah. Oh, Ronnie,
Yo.
your character, I was doing wrong. I was having you roll a percentile die and referencing the table for if you've only had the medicine equipped to your body for 1 year.
Okay.
So I need to have you reroll a percentile for being attached to that ship for 5-6 years, which I think is a lot more. Lot more.
25?
Let's see, 25%. That might just. Let's see. That might just be good enough to where we don't have to try and retcon and change the story up a little bit. Character classes. Juicer. Detoxification, page 80.
It's tough knowing where Discord is gonna fucking flip us out. So I gotta guess how much space we need until it gets here. But we're good. People can see that we're talking on stream and they can hear us, hopefully, right? Everybody can hear us? Anybody?
Yeah.
The live feed is going. We're not getting any notices. You guys should check out the first screen on our starting screen. It looks badass. Okay, so at level.
Wait, let me see. First, all the juicer bonuses and powers are permanently gone. The character must be effectively ruled. Okay, so nothing's changing there. Physical skills, and then roll 1d4. Reduce all physical attributes to 8, regardless of bonuses.
Fine.
Oh, dude. Oh, so not your actual body age, but the way you age is 10 years for every year of being a juicer, so you look like you're 70 or 80 years old or some shit.
Hey, look who it is!
I
Hey,
am sorry,
Aaron.
guys. I had to go at least go buy some alcohol.
Dude, you're right on time. Everybody grab their drinks and snacks. Started. I have a question for you, Jose. So we'll do a little bit
Or
longer pre.
you will continue over the. It's only been 2.5 weeks or so since you've gotten off the juice. So once it completely purges from your body is when the shit starts affecting you.
Oh.
Okay. But that is something that psychic surgery could definitely help with. Hint, 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 hint. Yeah, but with a 25%, the one side effect that you do keep is permanent stiffness and pain in body joints. You get -1 to hit, -1 to damage, and +1 to your AC, or -1 to your AC. And then you'll lose all your speed and your physical stats. Strength, dexterity, and constitution will drop down to 8 plus 1d4. So it's about to kick in another, I don't know, week or so, maybe a little less.
Oh, I missed cognac.
Yeah. Okay. So what was your question, Cody?
Okay, I get nothing except 2 extra devotion and 1 discipline, which I already took, was metapsionics. But
right.
I don't know what devotions I should take. Because can you do telepathy or metapsionics devotions, right?
Right.
So where are the metapsionics devotions?
They should just be a
There it is,
half a
metapsionics.
page
Like
down.
hidden. That's what I was looking for last time. Okay, cannibalize sounds cool.
Change hit points into PSP, psionic points.
Let's see. What would you suggest?
I don't know. I don't have the list in front of me. I'm smoking a cigarette out back.
That's okay, man.
Just read over the titles and tell me which ones sound interesting, and I'll tell you what they are. And
Convergence?
You can get together with multiple psionicists to converge your power and
Summon a
increase.
fucking spirit bomb or something?
That is a level 20 Saiyan ability, which you can power up to at level.
Let's see, Gird.
I don't know.
Maintain
Okay,
a
I'm
maintenance
done with my
power
cigarette.
even while sleeping. Magnification. But that's 25 points times the magnification level. That's a lot.
Yeah, so it costs 50 points to double something, but which is completely doable if you start doing it.
It's a whole
Taking
new world.
psionics.
Concentration is going to be really hard because I don't have Warcaster.
Meh. Psycho, there's sentient. Those are sciences. Devotions, metapsionics.
Stasis field sounds really awesome.
Stasis field.
Yeah. Just bullets don't work anymore.
Yep.
But
30
everything's
feet
not
around you,
bullets anymore. It's lasers and shit.
30 feet around you, you basically get 10 rounds for every 1 round of the enemy.
Holy shit. And it only costs 20?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like
now
half
that
my
I'm
shit, though.
Now that I'm looking at that, that does look a little OP for the PSP point cost.
Are you
We'll
kidding
make that
me?
like
20? That's
25
half
or
my
30.
shit. I could use that twice a day? Okay, yeah, that might be strong. Double range and half maintenance cost for 1 power. Create a psionic noise. Psionics must make a whiz save to activate their own powers. Detect psionic activity. Drain.
Attraction, aversion, awe, conceal thoughts, contact, daydream, ego whip might be good.
Yeah, but that's like a direct attack power.
4 points. Insight. Anybody you see makes a wisdom save or falls prone. With
That
feelings
actually
of
isn't a bad
worthlessness.
idea.
False sensory input. Make the target sense something that's not there. Sight, hearing. It's basically like super illusion.
You know, I am gonna take ego whip. It sounds like something that my character would have. Because she's an enchantment bard anyway. Blast, mind. It costs 4, 0, ego whip.
Synaptic static. Seizures, wisdom save or incapacitated.
Oh, that's a good one. That one's probably a lot more though, huh?
15 to start, 10 per round.
Yeah, that one's a long one. When I could just do ego whip and everybody gets advantage anyway.
Yep. Well, you get 2.
Let's see.
Truth Ear tells you cast it on yourself and you can detect lies.
Well, we've already established that I have a psychic link with Michael.
Yep. Or with anybody. You've honed it to contact anybody. That's the one power that you've been able to. That one psionic blast, ultra blast, you just can't quite get the hang of it. It only happens in
Stressful
every once in a
situation.
while. Yeah.
Let's see. ESP sounds cool. But that requires me to use contact. Six points. Sight. Let's see. Fuck,
Which one are
guys.
you looking at?
Oh, I
Some
was.
kind of psychic message would be pretty awesome.
Well, I already have that. What is it? Science Mind Link. Two-way communication
Oh.
with anything, at least with an
No
intelligence.
sciences. It has to be a devotion.
No. I took that last level.
Oh, okay.
So I took Ego Whip, so I get 1 more devotion.
Yep. Okay. So we are running a little deep.
Yeah, we're running a little late, about 10 minutes. That being said, does anybody need drinks, snacks, cigarettes?
Drinks.
Because we're about to start. I'm gonna just pick one. I'm gonna just get over it and fucking pick one. That's gonna happen.
Right? Just do it.
Okay, Metapsionics, because I took Metapsionics, so I'm gonna take one of these. There's also less of them, so it makes it easier. Interesting. Oh, shit. There's no way I can do that. Convergence plus 120? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna do Splice. Now, I have a question for this.
Can combine multiple powers into one casting.
Yes.
Yep.
Can this be used to cast spells?
You know, that's an interesting. I never thought of that before. With a combination of Bard and Psionicist, Splice would be a bonus action. That's one thing I didn't put in there is how fast they are to cast or use.
Mm-hmm.
Splice would be a bonus action because you're getting ready to cast power, and then but magic with the Bard. You know, that seems like something that it would be completely possible.
5 times number spliced.
Yep, so if you're splicing together 2 effects, it costs 2 times 5 is 10. If you're splicing together 3 effects, it's 15.
Okay. And then there's what's the
But you have to
number of splice per round?
Right. So if you splice together 3, it'd be 3 per round.
Okay.
Splice together 2, it'd be 2 per round.
I'm for sure taking Splice. Okay, we are good.
Okay.
She's leveled up. Sarah's good to go.
Okay. I take it you don't remember what happened last time, Aaron?
Been 2 weeks now, so freaking.
Not really.
Give me caught up. I was pretty drunk that night.
Yeah. So we're back home. Don't worry, it'll pass. They didn't see you, so we're still safe. Lay down and relax. I'll tell you some more of the Avalonian Sky Special Operatives. You ready? Okay. Alara, Sarah, and Michael had escaped Chi-Town, venturing for justice and possibly revenge against the Coalition. The Coalition had held Alara and Michael captive for 5 years, altering their memories and using them to trap Sarah, who had some connection to Sios. Sarah was busy growing up and living as normal a life as one could in this twisted world. But then the 3 met back up when Colonel Lawson sprung his trap and retreated after being defeated for the second time. Now it was time for them to fight. When they approached Tolkien, they were greeted by the booming voice of what appeared to be a white-robed and long-haired religious nut. It turned out to be a silver dragon, but led them to a gnomish technomancer named Finipi, or Finn. Finn was leading a small group of rebels in guerrilla tactics against the Coalition. They didn't have the manpower to take them head on, though. They all shared their dislike for the Coalition and talked about the war and how the Coalition had eradicated almost all of the capable fighters in Tolkien. When an idea and a plan was formed, they were to hit a munitions supply depot and, if possible, steal the munitions. If not, they were to destroy the warehouse and the munitions inside. The AIR-3 Skull Smasher was magically enhanced and went marching. The elves and the other scouts went ahead and disabled the Coalition's long-range radar, clearing a way for the Assops to go in with a huge powered robot and blow the hell out of the base. They blew up the 3rd red warehouse, walked through the 1st, and began combat with the 4 surrounding powered suits surrounding the base. 2 juicers and 2 Psystalkers were the first to exit the main building to assist in the defense of the munitions depot. The 2 juicers began climbing up the leg of the Ass's Skull Smasher, and the Psystalkers began using their psionics when the Ass operatives heard in their mind, "Incoming bogies! A lot of them, and they're coming in fast. 30 seconds out, coming in at about 400 miles per hour. Benipi says to Michael, who's piloting the mech, "We need to hurry and crack this pipe."
Well, how do we do that?
Blow this shit up and let's get out of here. As we are still in combat, the 2 the two juicers, two coalition juicers, begin running up the legs, climbing up the legs of your guy's skull smasher. We will pick up at the top of the round. It was your turn, Aaron. Or drink, everybody. Drink, because we are continuing on for initiative, using the same initiative as last time.
Okay. So, let's blow up the shit. Let's release all missiles that I have left on the mech.
You do not have multiple missiles. This shoots fireballs instead out of the missile launchers. That's one of the magical enhancements that Finn did.
Ooh. Okay, how many shots can I do? 3 today or 2?
There is no ammo. It is infinite, but you can fire 1 blast around, which he's basically been doing on his turn.
Okay, and
you have the wrist lasers. Let me pull up the picture of it. I'm walking around in circles, not knowing what I'm doing. There's my phone. It's in my pocket. Yes. If you guys haven't drank yet, now's the time.
Oh, man.
Now. Wait, I've got all your stats written down right here. Why am I being a dumbass? There we go. And here, guys. Ship. Let's away with you. I'm done with you. Sorry. One more moment. Okay. On your right shoulder, you have a heavy laser cannon. On your left shoulder, you have a fireball missile launcher. On top of your neck, you weren't able to get missiles to oh, wait. No, let's see. What did he do with that? Nope, you guys weren't able to get missiles for that, so that's an empty gun. But then you have the 2 wrist lasers as well. So 2 wrist lasers, shoulder cannon, and fireball launcher.
How much juice does that fireball launcher have?
No ammo. It just runs.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nuclear fission. It's powered by the fission power of the robot suit that Finn rigged up magically.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, so wrist lasers, and are the mechs still alive, or we destroyed them all?
No, they are marching towards you. You've hit the one on. You've hurt 1.5 on the right. The 2 on the left haven't even been hurt at all. You're standing right in front of the building. You're standing right in front of the building that you need to blow up.
Oh, is it a tall building?
It's a little warehouse that's filled with probably with ammo or missiles or whatever weapons.
Dude, light that shit up. It'll go up like the 4th of July.
That's what I'm thinking. Let's fire everything I can at it.
You should save your wrist lasers. They're not going to do explosive damage anyway, and we could use them on the other guys.
Okay. So the fireball freaking thing in the middle of the...
Okay, so
yeah,
no need to roll. The building makes a dex save and fails. It has a dexterity of 0.
I was about to say, how does a building make a dex save?
It takes
deflection from mirrors.
Hey, that's a good point. Your fireball reflects off the window. No, but the building takes full damage as the fireball erupts in the middle of it, taking off, making a decent sized, maybe 10-foot wide hole in the building as a pillar of flames erupts from the explosion, and the building is now on fire, starting at that point with the fireball. You've got, I think, 2 more attacks. So you can keep firing that same gun if you want.
All right, I want to shoot one of the ones that's been hurt.
With the fireball or with
the fireball. So I'm going to look at the damn warehouse, fire a fireball, turn my back on it when it's exploding behind me, and shoot the other 2, shoot another one twice.
Okay. Attack rolls, no attack rolls. I need dice. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
If you don't have dice, dude, that's pretty bad.
I think we all need
found
to drink for that.
Seriously.
right. No, definitely me for sure.
Oh,
I
no, we
found
only got
all
2
my
hours. We're
old
gonna get lit.
dice. I found all my old dice, so now my set has doubled again.
Dude, nice.
So, deck save for the robot. Deck save for the robot again. It fails the second one, but the first one it succeeds. So a fireball is 8d6, so that's 8. We'll say that's 8 hit dice as it explodes along the front of it, doing 8 more hit dice to the chest of it. That one right there. It barely seems to leave a scorch mark. You fire
What?
the second one. It explodes over it, and 520. Oh, wait. Those are the bunkers platforms. I'm looking at the wrong hit points.
Uh-oh.
97. No, the one that's already been hit. Okay. There he is.
Yep.
89. 85. Okay. Your 2 fireballs burn across it. Not doing much. You can tell that it heat up the metal and definitely hurt the armor, but not to the extent that you were hoping.
Motherfucker.
Any movement with the mech? You're piloting the
Hide behind a
movement.
rock or something, so
Well,
there's
have we completed our objective?
You burned a hole in the middle of the ceiling of the other
Oh, it's not down
building.
yet. We gotta just run right through that shit.
You already ran through one.
And it worked out.
You probably crushed about a third of whatever was in there.
Oh, shit. How are we gonna do this?
So there's the building you're standing in the middle of. The building that needs to be blown up, maybe about 40 feet away from it. And about an eighth of a mile or so to your left, there's the main building that is standing 80 feet tall, 90 feet tall, a little bit above your head of your mech. God damn. About 30 feet taller than you.
Damn. This is gonna be harder than we thought, boys.
And you've got it. Hurry! So,
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you buzzing around in our heads, alright? We're trying. You didn't give us enough firepower.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who do we lose?
No,
It's sounding all muffled and stuff. Or breaking up all kinds.
I'm not hearing it
I'm
on
gonna
my
make
end.
I'm gonna make this mech into a fucking bomb, and I'm gonna go hug onto that other fucking mech and destroy it.
Then we're alone,
Just gonna-
surrounded by mechs. That's a bad
You're just
idea.
gonna ram him?
Over. Well, we'll freaking run up those arms and freaking take those damn things out.
What
I'll
if
get
Oh
inside
no, the
another one,
mechs, the
bigger one.
other mechs are smaller than you.
Oh,
The mechs are smaller than you. It's the building that's 30. The main building about 600 feet to your left.
those wrist lasers
The
didn't
business
do much?
building. So any movement? No? Yes?
no.
Towards the robots or no? Okay. You're standing there in the middle of the building, just kind of stomping around to take it out, but you can, and then it is their turn. And then Sarah and then Alara, because Alara rolled a shitty initiative, I think 6. Let's go. Crit fail. Everybody drink.
Ooh.
Oh.
I've been drinking when I'm not supposed to be, just to get myself more liquored up. I gotta refill my glass.
Another crit fail. Everybody drink again.
Oh my god. Oh.
And one critical hit. Everybody drink
Are
again.
you fucking kidding me?
So that means finish my drink.
Oh my god. I'll finish mine in solidarity with you, Jose.
I pour some more. Okay. So yeah. You guys are standing there as missiles are unloaded at you again by the surrounding you. Two of them miss you guys, flying right by you as you kind of step it, and you turn around and look behind you, and huge ass explosions right in the building that they were supposed to be protecting.
Good.
You turn back around to face those mechs as two of the missiles do hit you for 70 hit dice of damage, exploding on your chest, which takes off from your 774 to 704.
Oof.
So, and as you're stumbling backwards, you fall into the critical hit. That does 2 times 2 is 4. 40 hit dice of damage directly in your back. You guys are getting beat up from all sides, taking you down to 664 on the main body. And now it is Sarah.
Do we have like a PA system on?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I forgot.
We got
people.
We got the earphones. We can hear each other through earphones.
No. I need the enemies to hear.
Oh, huh. There's a radio system.
Yes, you do. But hold on, I forgot the juicers climbing up your.
Oh shit.
They make athletics checks. One's a crit 20.
Are you
Everybody drink again?
Freaking kidding me, Jose?
And the other one
Dude,
succeeds
you trying to get
with
a drunk
26.
on purpose or what?
Oh my god, let's
Maybe.
get it. Let's get it, boys. We'll go down together. We won't remember this night, but our characters certainly will.
Hey, that's why we record it. They climb up the legs, and one of them gets right up to the front of the glass, and some viral blades come out of his fist, and he goes kink, chink, and attacks twice using flurry of blows. That's 2 hits for 2 and 6 is 11 hit dice, and 11 hit dice again, taking you down to 653. The second guy attacks twice, missing with one, hitting with another. Those 2 flurry of blows, and he hits with 1 for 11 hit dice of damage. The psionists that are standing outside, that had just come out of the building, they try using their powers again. Save Michael.
All right. So first thing first, I would need to heal up my robot. Let's do some freaking.
Hold on. No, it's still their turn. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom.
They're attacking your psyche. These psionists.
13.
13 plus 2 is 15. As you start having seizures.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
13? Damn.
plus 3, the DC is 18 for these guys.
Hey, I want to re-roll. I want to do my re-roll.
I think you already used that once today, didn't you? Or
I think so,
go
yes.
ahead, use your re-roll
You're right.
now.
15?
15 plus 3 is 18. That's exactly what you needed.
Fuck yes!
Mm.
So you begin seizuring and then grab hold of the steering wheel and bite your teeth down and suck your tongue back so you don't bite your tongue off, and you continue fighting through it. The last Psionicus, what does he do? He creates a dome around him. You see kind of the air shimmering around him. And that ends their turn. Now it is your turn. Your turn, Sarah.
Hang on one second. My Google's being an idiot. All right. So, first things first, I'm going to do Splice for 10 points.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And because I can't freaking do anything else, because my hand has been tied behind my back, we're going to do fucking, the 10 points for Splice. Okay, I got to do that.
Uh-huh.
Hang on.
What two powers?
47 to 37, okay. And then the two powers I'm going to use, the first power I'm going to use is going to be, where was it? Aversion, or, no.
Okay.
Intellect Fortress on the mech. So that costs 4.
Intellect Fortress, you usually do at the beginning of the day, and it's for free. That's just something you usually have going every day.
Oh, it had written down 4 PSP 0 maintenance.
Right, so you usually just pay 4 in the beginning of the day. It's just like a secondary thing.
Oh, okay, well then
it just lasts all day.
Okay, well that's a 10-foot radius psychic defense. Is that enough to protect Michael?
Yes, everybody's within 10 feet of you inside this little cockpit.
Perfect,
so enough to hold
I don't have to do that. I'm going to mark off the points for it anyway, because that's fair. 4. And then I'm going to use my 2 spells. First is going to be Aversion on one of the juicers, which is 6 plus 8 per minute. But I only want to use it for the 1 round.
So what's the second power?
And the second power I'm going to use is Dissonant Whispers on the other one climbing up us.
Basically, you're splicing 2 powers into 1 power, so you'd have to use it all on 1 target.
Oh, really? Okay. Shit. Okay, then I just won't use Splice. I'll give myself the 10 back, and I'll just...
Okay, he rolls a 21 for a 6.
God damn it! Oh my god, guy. Alright, next turn, I guess.
And then, 'tis, Alara. You're sitting in there. Yeah, drugs come out of you, and see all this shit getting battered, and what are you doing?
I really don't even know what I have available. It's not like I have my gloves anymore.
Yeah, I feel so bad for you.
you still have all your shit for like another less than a week.
Yeah.
So you still have all your character's normal, hasn't changed yet.
Okay. Well, I'm not exactly gonna go fight them from the inside of the damn thing.
Jump out and go kick those frickin' guys' ass climbing on us.
Yeah, because I basically just wasted my whole turn trying to do that.
Let's do that.
By the way, there are people incoming. Bogies incoming.
Yep.
Too. So just be aware, quick escape.
Shit, man.
I have a plan for our escape that will give us free dashes every turn.
I think we need to just get the fuck out of here. This is too much.
Well,
there's still a building and a half left.
Alright, let's take the building out and then frickin' just run. I say just aim that fire frickin' gun at that building.
You can be sitting in the gunner seat of this thing and be able to control all the powers of it as well. And use your actions. 1 shot for each action.
Let's do it.
complete the mission and run.
Yep, I'm blasting that building.
With the wrist lasers, the shoulder cannon, or fireball launcher.
I assume that the shoulder cannon might be a better option.
Okay, make an attack roll against the building. You got +4 because there's targeting systems.
17.
Finally,
Okay,
some good rolls. Here we go.
Seriously.
And then for damage, you will roll a shit ton. Where'd it go? Where did you go? I keep putting you somewhere. I think it's 2d6 times 10 for damage.
That would be 30.
Okay, 30 hit dice of damage is with the first blast. You still have multiple actions. The building is rips up and where the fireball went in, throwing rubble all over the place. You can see clearly inside crates.
Damn, that didn't really start a chain reaction like we.
Shoot the crates. Maybe
I'm
that
gonna aim
will.
another. Yeah,
So
that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna aim another fireball in there.
Thing in the middle of where the explosion hit, a very slightly damaged hover tank.
God. They have hover tanks.
Sure, why the hell not?
Guys, we need a fucking jet.
We absolutely need to jet, but I don't know how we're going to destroy this building.
You
Well-
did pretty good. You've only taken one shot out of one action or one of your.
Okay, well I've got a fireball
Attack.
going in there towards those crates.
Okay, it fails its deck save as the crates explode into flames, and you begin hearing pop, 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 boom. Anything else for your bonus action or anything else?
Anything else for a bonus action? I'll use a wrist laser on the damaged mech.
Using your martial arts, you do the one extra attack and raise the arm wrist laser and roll it.
18.
18 +4 for targeting systems is 22. Yeah, that's a hit. Damage I think is 2d4.
That's 5.
5 hit dice of damage as 2 blasts from the double barrel wrist cannon fire off and take it in the chest. It is still pretty active.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like much.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I was doing the wrong one. As you fire it, the blast goes right through the chest of it, killing the pilot inside as it just slumps over, leaving a hole right in the middle where the body used to be.
Awesome.
Dude, these wrist lasers are either really good or absolute horseshit.
There's
There's no in between.
No, I'm sorry. The one you guys attacking at the body should have been destroyed last round, but as I was looking at the wrong hit dice.
Dude, you're good.
Oh, so I should have killed him? Fuck you.
I was having you guys attack
You're gonna drink
Enough.
for that.
attack the one that was only half hurt.
I see.
Yeah. Okay.
Let the
So,
record
yeah.
show I did drink for that.
Yeah, that's all me. Bluey is that one that you've been you blast a hole right in the middle of it as it slumps over. There. The gnome's turn. As a gnome creates a blade of a barrier of blades right outside the mech. And they have to make dexterity saves. Crit fail. And the the two juicers that are on the begin getting cut up. Everybody drink for the crit fail on their attack.
Good.
Their saving throw.
Fuck them.
And back to the top of the round, 'tis you. There's one building that looks like it's about to explode. There's the building you're standing in. And 3 mechs around you. The 4 psionicis and your radar is showing beep, beep, beep.
Multiple
A
shit.
swarm of what looks like 40 slightly larger than man's size. And the picture that pops up on the side of it is those hover the hover armor suits with the wings, the one that you stole the prototype of.
Yeah.
Maybe about 35 or 40 of them.
All right, so we need to start getting the fuck out of here. So as I'm retreating, I'm gonna do 3 shots to one of the mechs that's on the right.
Shoulder cannon or
What's my highest damage? That's the fire cannon,
shoulder
right?
cannon? The shoulder cannon, not the fireball, the
Let's
shoulder
do that.
cannon, yeah. Okay, make your 3 attack rolls.
4, 17, 20. Drink.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Oh, see how much better that liquor goes down when it's not our fault?
Seriously, I'm taking a shot of nice, smiley happiness.
Plus 4 is 13, plus another 4 is 17. With the targeting systems, even that 4 is a hit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're a badass gunner guy. It basically ends up to a plus 13 for your attack roll.
Damn.
Yeah, so roll your 6d6 of damage for 3 blasts and multiply.
Oh shit,
it
can I
times
do a critical shot in that one, a 20? Do a double damage?
That is double damage, so we'll take the last 2 dice, since it was your last attack roll, and double those.
Okay.
So if you want to roll 8d6.
All right, I gotta do that on my phone. I'm not doing that. 8D what? 8 or 6?
8d6.
No, am I right? Yes, 8d6.
37. It's not bad.
What was the last 2 rolls? The last 2?
6 and a 2.
37 plus another 8 is 45. Times 10 is 450 hit dice of damage.
Fuck yeah.
The shuddering from your mech as you plant the foot ground down and lean forward into the blast, knocking. You can feel the shockwave as it leaves the shoulder, and the 3 shots taken in the leg, the hip, and the shoulder, destroying its arm as its arms gets disintegrated, destroying its targeting system on his shoulder, and in the waist, taking it directly in the gut and knocking him back. It looks really battered and beaten. Any movement or anything else? You're standing in the middle of a building.
I wanted to heal up the mech real quick.
Okay, you use a bonus action. Begin doing some programming to power, and you bend that lever back into place and kick the foot pedal, and it all just roll your 1d10, is it? Or what was it? Did I shot, disarming, adept, trick shot, special dazing shot, quick draw, feats, junker, increase your strength for 1. Once per short rest, you can use a bonus action to... Where the hell is it? It's the bonus action repair shit.
It's on there. Hold on.
Yeah, rapid repair. You can spend a grit point to attempt to repair a misfired but not broken. So it's 1d6. Where the hell? Damn it! I have to look it up.
Drink.
D&D Beyond. Drink.
Oh.
D&D Beyond, Michael Hicks. Thank you, Critical Role, for the Gunslinger class.
All right.
And hold on. I found it. Features and traits, feat, Second wind, extra surge, martial firearm, gunsmith, marksman, trick shot that I did, disarming. Jacket, heavy armor master, junkyard scrap master. From being such an adept technical power, you can repair 1d4 times 10 hit dice of damage for work. 10 hours, you can scavenge the junkyard. So there's nothing damaged on your mech per se. So you wouldn't be able to repair it like if the radar systems went down or one of your guns, you'd be able to do like a repair of that.
Well, the shields and everything are kind of messed up, so I should be able to repair some of the shields, right?
It's not really a shield, it's the metal's bent. So that's more than a bonus action to do that.
Okay.
To actually repair hit dice of damage, you need long periods of time.
Okay.
So you can do 1d4 times 10 hit dice for each day that you repair.
Okay, so I can't do anything right now then.
Not with repairing. There's
Okay.
nothing damaged.
So we've
Next.
we've at least half destroyed every building, right?
You've completely destroyed one, mostly destroyed another that's about to go up in explosions, and the one you're standing in that's half destroyed.
Okay, do we have, like, flight systems in this mech?
Yeah?
Michael, you should dash. And then on my turn, dash again. We'll get the fuck out of here.
Dash backwards.
Yeah, just
Get the fuck out.
dash straight up into the sky. Go into fucking space if you have to.
No flying in this big old heavy fucker that you guys are in. You can run through the building that you're
Oh,
standing in.
Let's do that.
fucking... Yeah, let's
As
just
you
get
take
out of
off-
here.
You take off running through the building, ripping it, and you come up to a bunch of crates and you kick it with your last stride as you see missiles flying in the air towards the mech that you're running towards, the one that's half hurt. That ends your turn. That takes us to their turn. They hold their missile blasts since they've got buddies on the outside of your mech climbing around trying to sabotage it. So instead, one of them fires a grappling hook and it goes flying and wraps around your lower waist and begins tugging you towards it. Let's see. The second one does the same, trying to grab your leg. And it does grab your right upper leg and it wraps around. And Michael, since you're piloting this thing, make 2 strength saving throws to avoid being pulled down.
I got a 20.
Oh, shit.
That was beautiful.
By this way, this mech has an effective strength of, I think, 30. Strength is 35. So it's a plus 10 to your strength save. So crit, that's 30 plus.
Can I just like pull him towards me and I grab him with my hand and squish his head?
Is 38. Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? You pull him
It's
towards
20.
you. You pull him, but he tries to pull you, but ends up pulling himself towards you. And you put up your hand, clink, and basically grab onto the head with your hand. And his buddy's trying to pull you over. What was your second roll?
Oh, second one is 17.
And begins pulling you towards him, but this big old heavy ass mech stands strong. The 2 Psionicis.
I have 10-foot mine shield.
Thank you for the reminder. You see on the horizon a bunch of black dots sparkling on the horizon, maybe about 35 or 40 of them flying directly towards you.
Oh shit.
3 attack rolls for that guy. No, flurry of blows. 4 attack rolls. And he chops away at another 6.
Didn't we dash in the last turn?
4. No.
Oh.
6 and 4 is 10 plus 44 is 55 hit dice of damage. Chink! Their claws are
Jeez.
beginning to pierce through the the front chest, and you begin seeing the claws pierce through. Aaron, make a Constitution saving throw for your mech.
Sorry, I got kind of held up there.
Oh, no problem. Michael, make a Constitution saving throw.
17 again.
Nice. You see the claw come in and knock over the monitor and just point it down as opposed to piercing through it. The two scientists on the outside, you see them concentrating, but whatever they're doing, it's not working.
Nice.
Go potty.
You're welcome, boys.
Hmm.
That's literally the only thing I can do while we're inside of a mech. So
And
I'm
then-
glad that it's working.
That is all of their turns. They've made their movement, and we take it to Sarah's turn.
Okay, so we ran how far?
You run. Speed of it is 90.
Okay, I have a very
So 90
I-
miles per hour.
I have a question for you. Is the locomotion of this mech based on the speed of the user, or is it limited by the speed of the mech?
Speed of the mech because it is so
Shit.
huge.
So I can't
You're
cast
thinking
Mantle
more,
of Inspiration to give us another dash, can I?
Right.
Okay, let's see. I still have Intellect Fortress. I'm trying to figure out if it would be better to do Aversion or Dissonant Whispers. Aversion would be the frightened status, but Dissonant Whispers would just make them flee. Spell save is 15. The save for psionics is 15, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Let's do aversion. No. Yeah, let's do aversion. So 6 points.
He rolls a 14 for his save.
Cool. So he fails. Eat
Sweet.
shit. Jump off my
So-
mech, you little fuck.
You make eye contact with him. Your eyes turn black for a second, and there's a little pulse of psionic energy that radiates from you in a ring. And he looks down at you, making eye contact with you. You see his face go pale white.
Perfect.
Anything else?
So he's frightened of us now. Well, of me specifically.
Of you, yeah.
Which means he can't move forward towards me.
Right. Bonus action, movement.
Yeah. As a bonus action, I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Michael.
How so?
He gets a.
Oh, I know what the rules are.
Oh, okay. Alright. Fine, I'll do it. I was saving it, but I'll do it. Because you know I have one. This one is a little ditty.
Sarah looks over at you, Michael.
I hop on the PA. This one's a little ditty from Ireland. Working on a laptop close to the end of a job I've been doing since 10:30. I don't believe that it's frozen again. The system has gone down, oh, down, oh, down, oh. I don't believe that it's frozen again. The system has gone down, oh. And if you want more
And you're
verses
getting-
than that, you're gonna have to let me do bard shit.
And you end up getting into the rhythm as she's getting down. And yeah, you get a D10 to your inspiration, right? 6 or 8 or 10.
No, it's only a 6. I'm only level 3.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you get to add D6 to one of your rolls except for damage, Michael. Then Alara, you're
Uh-oh, is that me?
Ronnie? Oh, I heard you for a sec.
because this disconnect.
Oh man.
Break up really bad.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear
Okay.
you just in segments.
Oh, great.
Now you're back.
Is this
You're good.
going down?
So what you doing?
I don't think I can make the thing move any faster than it already is.
Yeah, I already
No?
tried that.
But you do have I don't know. Yeah, no, you can't. Michael's already howling, dashing at 90 miles per hour for this 35-ton thing.
That's what I figured. Something like that.
Yeah, he's running straight towards another mech and just kicked a bunch of missiles.
All right. Well, I'm gonna smash that subscribe. Sorry, I mean that fire.
No, dude, the subscribe button gets it worse.
So you do the fireball? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, make an attack. No, scenario attack shit. So yeah, dexterity save. They're inanimate objects. As the fireball explodes around them. You know, it only takes 5 hit dice of damage to detonate a missile, and you just detonated maybe 35 missiles right around this mech that you're as the fireball hits him
shit!
the same time. And Michael, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Michael, you're muted. No, he's probably dealing with shit.
Running outside to smoke cigarettes, so I don't want you to hear like conversations out here.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
So what am I
Michael, make a dexterity saving throw.
Against like 30
I-
missiles.
30 minutes. 30 times.
No, just once.
No,
I'm
just one
sorry.
roll. Just one roll. It's just one explosion.
18. I'm happy with that.
18 plus stuff. Yeah.
That's a lot.
You see the fireball get launched at the mech, surrounded by a bunch of missiles in slow motion. The fireball explodes. And next thing you see, a bright flash of white light. And then you come to consciousness. You and everybody, you see that you're surrounded by a pile of ashes and a bunch of little specks of 35 to 40 little robot suits just lying scattered around. The building next to you is destroyed. Your mech is down to 95 hit die.
What were those
Holy
missiles filled with?
shit.
Magnesium? I can't see anything. It's just white. Is this
But
God?
because
Do I see God?
you're laying in the middle of a crater.
Damn. Like I'm kneeling down, holding my body like on the ground, kind of thing.
The gnome
Stand
looks
up,
at you.
look around.
The gnome looks over at you and says, "Whoa."
Holy shit!
Okay, we need to jet.
Slowly start walking backwards.
No, just run. Full speed. Book it out of there, dude.
Slowly start walking backwards, and then turn around and run like fuck.
As you're looking down below you, you see elves jumping through the trees, running alongside you. How the hell they make it out of this blast? As they look up at you and they give you thumbs up as you all converge,
Nice.
heading back towards the base.
I think we survived.
Yeah, I don't think I want to ride around in your mechs anymore, Michael. They're not very safe.
Out of
Just died. We're still okay.
out of 950 hit dice, you are down to 35.
Yeah, we're barely holding this shit together. It's time to go.
Start running.
One of the elves stops and stands behind and holds up his hand for you all to stop.
Stop.
And then he looks at you And he begins waving his hands around again and casting a level 6 invisibility. Your mech goes invisible.
Nice.
And he motions for you to come on down and follow him. No.
Let's go follow him.
And you hop out, all three of you hop out of the mech. Sorry, I came home and there was a spare dog in our house. I'm dealing with this new dog.
New dog.
Okay.
You just come home and there's an extra dog?
Yeah, basically.
That sounds like a
Wow.
good day, honestly.
Jose was not a big fan of the dog that he already had there.
Got
And
it.
it's another one pretty similar to it.
Well, it's somebody else's dog, right? You can just fucking put up posters.
Temporary. It might be somebody else's dog. It might be ours now.
Oh,
The
God.
deal, because somebody passed away, and now we're helping out.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Jose.
Hey, it's yeah, it shit happens. But anyway, on to more lighter subjects. You guys sneaking through the woods, following the elf into the darkness. He leads you up some you see in the middle a roaring bonfire in the middle of a clearing. This is what I'm talking about, says the gnome. Everybody gather around, have a seat. You see little fairies and fireflies flutter off in the distance. A giant comes walking up and sits next to y'all. You feel the ground rumble as he...
This is what you're talking about? We almost fucking died. How is that at all according to plan?
The plan was not to die. And we succeeded.
Oh my god. If I didn't have a strength of like 1, I would punch you right now.
He looks over at you and says, well, get a drink, get some food. He claps his hands, and you see a mixture of dwarves, elves, humans, tieflings. Roasts begin plating up some unusual herby kind of almost cinnamon spicy smell food that's wafting from the tree line. And they come walking out almost out of nothing, appear almost out of nothing in front of you, and lay this huge roast pheasant with all kinds of herbs on it, and stuff, and sweet potatoes, and some unusual insect pudding, and it's interesting stuff. But you feast, you guys kind of try it and talking around, and you see kids come walking out and playing.
Aren't they a little close?
What's that?
I asked the gnome. Aren't these kids like a little close to the fight?
Well, when the fight's brought to your home, you have no choice but to continue on leaving, even with kids.
That's true. It's just sad.
Yeah. Finny, tell me. No, I just got back. Come on, Finny, tell us a story.
Come on, Finny, you can do it. I'm kind of interested.
Well, these kids like to hear about far-off lands. This story takes place on the other side of the world. There once was a man who was greeted by aliens from another world. And they threatened his land, and they threatened to take him and make him one of their own. But he grew strong and went to fight them and lost. And he went to fight them and lost. And he went to fight them again. But after every time of fighting and every bit of training, he got more and more powerful and defeated them and eventually converted them to his side.
His side.
It's an old story about
Was one of them named Vegeta?
one of them was named Sios.
Ooh.
He was the man who fought, and he eventually made a friend and with can't remember his name, but he became the guardian of the earth or of Soul.
Sios became guardian of Soul.
No, his friend did.
Oh, okay.
Sios continued to get more and more powerful until he was too powerful to live in this life. And he eventually took his place among the gods. Thank you, Uncle Finny! And they take off running. And damn kids. They bug sometimes, but I love them.
We need to do more research in Silos because, from what we hear,
I was
You
told that
may-
we would get paid at some point.
He just doesn't even acknowledge your comment. Just kind of laughs and Sios, I don't know.
Okay.
It's some story
So-
from off in the east and Japan corporations. Japanese
what is this with
corporations.
Sarah with maybe having a bloodline of Sios?
What?
I think that's privileged information, Michael. Sorry, he's actually got a condition. Like, don't listen to him. He just okay.
It's all this is adding up. The scientific things that have been done to you, the name of Silos being used, it's all coming through.
You remember your father speaking the name Sios one on a time, Sarah, before he was killed by during
Michael.
some random attack. Michael or Alara, have either of you told her that it was you guys? Still,
I
she
sure
didn't
don't
know.
remember
And
doing that.
No, they certainly haven't yet.
then you don't know.
And
But
he
I
lied
don't
to her
promise
straight
you-
up and told him that you guys were dead, so.
Yeah, so this is all a surprise still. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, you remember Sios was mentioned by your father.
I just say it's possible. I mean, Sarah, I hate to say this. You know I love you with all my heart. I'll do anything for you, but you're a test tube, baby. They were doing some shit to you.
I don't remember much from the lab, to be honest.
Of course you don't, but look at the powers you have. Nobody has that.
They didn't really help much, did they?
I don't know. I think you're a beautiful woman that has superpowers and can kick any guy's ass.
I just want to play music. I don't really want this, like, Destiny shit to involve all this scary shit that I have to do. I really enjoyed college. And before you guys came along, I was doing alright. I don't know, this is a lot to take in right now. I think I'm just gonna go to bed.
I agree.
After another drink or two, he continues. This story originated somewhere in China or Japan that supposedly there's a temple he trained.
As I'm really good at computers, can I overnight just start searching on Sios and finding out information and like kind of
Roll an investigation check. Roll an
14. Hope it's not.
14 plus 7 is 21.
Shit, yeah.
You're looking through the internet and you find stories, basically the same story that Napi told about. But you even find that somewhere along the story, he had a twin brother. And then you continue on reading a little bit more, and you find an actual video. You click on the link, and you see a shaky camera staring at the Chinese, at a Chinese landscape, desolate wasteland landscape. And you see underneath it a location, date, and a time. This is from maybe about 125. But you're watching it, and you see a white flash, a black dot fly across the screen. And there's two black dots, and another flash of light, a rain of energy. This thing, dude, check this out. The camera's moving around as there's going back, following the fight, and then it eventually cuts out. But it gave a location and date 120 years ago.
Nice. So maybe we need to go over to that area and find out if anyone knows about him or what's going on.
That seems like a logical. I don't know. You find this out. You're having trouble sleeping throughout the night with it heavy on. Everybody gets a long rest.
As
Nobody
I'm
lost
up in
any
the
hit
morning,
points.
still like awake, drinking coffee, waiting for everyone to wake up.
What?
Sarah sleeps in. Are you muted, Cody?
Yes, I said I use Intellect Fortress at the end of my long rest.
Okay.
I'm drinking,
And-
don't worry.
There
we go.
Maps. That's what I'm looking for. Maps. So I can find a specific in China that you guys are expected to go to. I didn't have this picture.
Dude, it could be like
China.
Neo Beijing.
There's a
Yeah.
temple
I'm sorry.
somewhere in Little Jincheng. It's just slightly northwest of Xi'an, which is basically the western edge, the civilized area. Along the whole eastern side of China, it's desolate wasteland. And there's supposedly a Jincheng temple. Jinchan.
All right, so
That-
let's go take a flight over to there.
Well, our mech can't fly, and it's pretty fucked up. We're gonna have to figure out another way to fly.
Here to be repaired.
Hey,
As you guys are,
Gnome.
Gnome's still in bed.
Oh,
But as you go shouting towards his tent, hey, no, you see a man dressed all in black, almost like a Bruce Lee type gi with white trim along either side. His hands in his cuffs come and says, "Where is the gnome? The doctor would like to see him."
what gnome? Who said gnome? I didn't say gnome. Nobody said gnome. You're the one bringing gnomes up.
It is merely a peaceful proposition.
Right?
Should you present him, I will present my master, the doctor.
This seems shady to you guys, I ask out loud in front of him. Right? This seems shady as fuck, right? I'm not just the only one here that is weirded out by this.
An elf walking through the clearing that you guys are in looks over off to his side, and his eyes open wide, and he whispers under his breath, "Krazad." and goes and takes off running towards the gnome.
Well, good luck on your search for, what was it, a dwarf? Have fun.
The gnome comes out, pushing it, and says, "You can tell your master, Prasad, that we don't want what he's selling."
Oh. Oh, you meant that gnome. I'm sorry, you didn't say his name, so...
That's how you summon them, you know.
He kind of looks down his nose at the both of you at your jokes. Doesn't look very amused with them, with a turned up nose and a scowl on his face. And he just points his nose back in the air, waiting. The master will not leave. I will tell the master you are available. He claps his hands, and then you see appear in a cloud of black smoke a human with all black robes, white trim down the middle, and the symbol of a skull with a purple sunburst behind it. And he says, "We are all magical in nature. You can definitely use ours, Finn. Not when it requires the use of death. We do not want to become them, creating stuff that is inhuman, like their machines. Your zombies and skeletons are an affront to..."
Abomination.
That's the word I was looking for. Abomination to all that is known as good.
Yeah, and tell him that he looks like shit, too. He's getting fat. Sorry, that was just me.
He rolls his eyes and says, "I see there is no convincing you. Don't worry. As your dead fall, they'll become part of my army," he says as he smiles and takes off walking with the guy in the reeb, the gi, following behind him.
Hey, Finn.
Yeah?
Is it just me, or do you also fucking hate that guy?
He has no place in our community of good and light.
I just meant he seems kind of like a dick, and his little Secret Service crony is kind of an asshole, too.
Now that you put it that way, I would have never used such words.
I have
like
better
it.
words to use, I'm just reserving them.
Well, so what's the plan today? Your mech looks like it's been busted up pretty bad.
We need to catch a flight. Commercial, hopefully.
He looks to you. You want to use the coalition services?
It's not use of the coalition services as much as taking advantage of the coalition services. You get my meaning? They won't look for us on a coalition plane.
He raises his eyebrows and shrugs. You're welcome to head back towards the coalition if you'd like.
No. We need a secret flight, I guess.
Let me think. He looks up at you and he scowls. Damn it. Prasad is the only one who knows transportation spelling has been to China.
That guy's a dick. Do we have any other ideas, guys?
Seriously, you sound like a dick.
His name is even like if I had to label somebody as a dick just based on their name, Prasad, really? Okay.
Prasad the doctor.
Real name.
A necromancer, from what you can gather. Prasad.
And I hate when necromancers call themselves doctors.
Well, sure they're doctors. It's just that they're too late.
Hey, they make friends every night. Yep, so he says, yeah, but I would recommend not going that
So how are we supposed to get to China, Michael?
So what'll it be? The coalition, Prasad, or try and strike out and find your own?
I don't know. I think we need to try and find a flight out to China to go to that province.
Yeah, and if we fly commercial, I'm wondering how strict is airport security these days?
Uh,
Definitely X-rays
Okay, that's fine.
and some larger airlines have some larger cities. Probably the ones that'll transport you to China.
What about a private jet?
There are jets,
Like we'd have to look online and figure out like
corporation, some corporation that is, but has coalition style technology.
mm, I hate the idea of funding any corporate anything.
Seriously. How about the resistance? Do they have any freaking way to get us out to China?
Prasad is the only member, ex-member that that we know of that has the ability to get you to China.
All right, is Bastard still walking away right now?
He's gonna want something.
He's maybe, well, I can tell you where he is if you'd like.
Good and evil.
He more
Damn
than
it.
likely
All right,
teleported out.
let's go talk to him. I want to go talk to him. I can't
Ask
hear
Gnome
you.
to join you or not?
No. Just my team.
Okay. He said, just at the base of the mountainside. We'll be here repairing him as a thanks. And I've got an idea. We're going to
I
replace those
appreciate it.
fireballs with actual missiles, but we're going to mix
Nice.
it with a teleportation spell that one of our clerics. Basically, you're going to have unlimited, as long as there's missiles, you'll have missiles to fire out of. Kind of a cross between a teleportation missile. It'll reload. Let me work this.
I don't care what they say about you, Finn.
Who's
Here, just take a drink on me and thank you.
you're welcome. He turns and takes a drink and goes walking off, shaking his head, wondering what just happened. So the three of you, he tells you that the his base is inside the old ruins of the city over there. What is in the ruins of Buffalo, New York, which is maybe 200 miles northeast of y'all.
And our 90-mile-an-hour mech is garbage right now.
Well, mech's getting repaired, so we're gonna be on our own. We gotta take some bikes or freaking like something else.
Bicycle.
We've got a couple of bikes that you can use.
Not bicycle.
No.
Hover bikes.
Gnome says as he's walking away. Says, yeah, hover bikes. They don't go super fast like those flying mechs did that you destroyed. And he looks over at you, Lara. but yeah, we've got some bikes that go maybe 100. And you know what? This weakens their northeastern front a bit. So that should give us an edge up so that we get in and actually
Well, you
take
definitely
them out
won't.
at.
You will not hear our name on the radio. As a walk off.
And you guys go walking over to the bikes and hop on. And they begin levitating, maybe about 6 feet off the ground.
Can we go higher? Like above tree
Uh,
line?
If you'd like, yep. So yeah, 200-mile journey.
Okay.
You guys make it off in that direction, and give me 1 minute. I do not have this 100% prepared. Uh, quests. That's the word I'm looking. Sorry, dead air. Everybody drink.
Ooh.
Hmm.
uh,
Oh, guys, I've drank a lot tonight.
Me too.
And it's already 11:30.
yup. So we're getting close. And okay. So yeah, you guys take off in that direction through the tree line. As the silver dragon makes an appearance, flaps its wings, waves its arm, lifts its arm in salutations as you guys take off, and
Tilt and do like a nod to the dragon.
you leave the ruins of Tolkien off to the left behind. Everybody make perception.
Okay.
I got a 20.
God
No
damn
shit.
it.
No shit.
Where the
dude,
hell's
a
my
fucking
drink?
20.
I'll have you guys know this is the first time I've rolled a die all night.
What?
And I got
Dude,
an
there's been 5 20s tonight. That's fucking ridiculous.
and I got an 11 on my first roll. So
Why didn't you get a 20?
Well.
Okay. That's a decent perception. So, Michael, you're the one that notices that these aren't trees that have gotten shorter. These are actually tombstones. You're on your way through a graveyard as you begin passing through the ruins, and you see a skeleton look up at you all and watch you as you fly by him, and he disappears back into the ground.
I say we need to book it. Hope you guys didn't see that shit. That shit was crazy. There was a skeleton looking at me. I swear to God, I'm not going crazy. It freaking came up the grave and looked at me.
dude, I didn't see nothing. Just drive.
You're telling me.
Just drive. Just drive. Forget it. We don't need to stop every skeleton wandering around the world. We're busy.
You pass by a small group of maybe 3 zombies walking in a pack. They don't even make acknowledgement in your direction. You continue on through and you see, standing right outside of what looks like used to be an old Catholic church, has now been converted to a temple of Bane. The skull with the starburst up on the cross where the cross was, and the steeple and towers on either side, looking kind of medieval. The stained glass has been repaired with symbols of Cyric around it. And standing in front, standing guard, are 2 huge zombie giants. And they step back and open the gate for you all to come in.
Damn, that was in.
Yeah, I kind of expected this. I don't like being in
How the fuck
enemy
do you expect
territory.
this?
You see as your bikes begin slowing down, Prizad and douchebag Secret Service guy standing right beside him, and a few other zombies and ghostly spirits floating around him. He looks up at you all as you guys begin slowing. Welcome to my humble abode, he says as he bows very deeply. Please dismount, partake
It's
and
a very
drink.
deadful kind of area.
I bite my tongue through this encounter.
Deathful. Death is merely the other side of life. Should you have any wounds, I can heal them just as well as if there is a body that needs being added to my army.
You are a very unique gentleman. I've come to ask for help, if you don't mind.
Business in a moment. Business in a moment. Partake in my hospitality, he says as he bows deeply again. And he motions, please come into my abode. Let us sit in a more comfortable place where we can discuss.
Thank you. I nod to all my friends and let's go.
Everybody's following in as you walk in through this lavish, dark blue design, skull sconces along the wall, magical torchlight that seems to glow, and he motions to the back where there's a huge 130-inch screen TV that is turned off right now, sitting in front of some plush couches with the finest velvet and silk draped over the couch. And you come walking in, he motions for you. Please sit. Partake, he says as he motions to the table, and on the table appears. What's your guys' favorite foods? Those appear.
Pizza.
Some pizza, yep, and stuff and
Brown
instead
rice.
of
Pizza, steak,
Yeah.
ribs, potatoes,
ins-
freaking potato
instead
chips up the ass. Frickin'
instead of food though, in front of you, Alara, appears a syringe with a spoon, some white powder in a baggie, all on a plate, and a cup of water next to it.
I I
He
legitimately
raises,
don't trust any of this shit, and am not going to eat or drink.
okay, he raises his eyebrow at you and says, "Oh, well, perhaps this can help with your ordeal." He says, "This is a bit more of your juice.
Alara, you don't need it.
It'll keep you powered, so to say, for a bit more time." Michael, yes, partake in all the food I have to offer.
I lean over to Alara and I'm like, look, Michael's a lost cause. He's gonna eat all this shit anyway. But
As I'm
As
eating
he's
the
already
rib
got his
right
mouth
now.
full.
Yeah, you're right.
and I lean into her and I'm like, Alara, doesn't this seem suspect?
Temptation.
So- Yes, a bit.
I won't judge you for needing the juice, Alara, but I think you're above it.
So, what was the business that you all came to discuss now that we've had a bit of drink and a bit of food? How can
I
I
wanted
be
to ask your help to get over to this province in China.
Jin Chang? I know of the area,
You
but
do?
the closest I've been to it is Wu Wei. It is a site of tribal elders where they used to bring the living back to dead in just such a way that they were able to manifest in the shape of shadows.
Really?
Hmm.
Yes, it was most intriguing. A very educational experience, he says as he smiles.
Almost creepy in a weird way.
Almost.
Hey, I'm trying to hold back here.
Sometimes it just
Mhm.
falls out of Sarah's mouth. She just can't control it.
So he looks over at you and says, I can definitely do that. But you know, one favor constitutes another.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
What kind of dark shit do you want, guy?
Just a book.
Yeah,
Just
it's
a book.
always just a book. What's the catch?
What's in the book?
Oh, what's in the book need not concern you, but the dangers along the way,
Need
I'm
not
sure do.
concern us. Beautiful. The people that are going in to rescue this book for you don't need to know what's in it.
This book is in, let us say, another realm
Another round.
where angels seem to guard it.
We have to. Okay, okay, guys. Let's take a step back here. A necromancer wants us to go fight angels to steal a book from them.
I don't see the problem so far.
I just rub my temples and I'm like, should I just like start playing my instrument now so we can get out of here?
We're doomed if we do, we're doomed if we don't.
I'd rather walk to China than get this guy his fucking book.
Hey, we can
Just a-
photocopy this book and maybe we might learn some shit.
See, but it is the historical value for this book is made out of the flesh of a what the hell are they called? A nymph.
A Namekian?
Oh, a nymph? This
A
just
nymph.
keeps getting worse. This is like the most evil book in existence, and we're just supposed to hand it over to this dickhead?
A Namekian book of freaking blood and like history.
It's just the
You
worst.
seem like you all have reservations, he says as he leans forward and looks at you very, very as a matter of factly. He looks at you in each of one of your eyes in turn and says, you know, all I want is for the coalition to be removed from our lands as well, to let us live in peace side by side with them. Nothing more, nothing less. Just an equality to be acknowledged as a human being.
Peace.
Yes, I have the power to bring stuff back from the dead, but don't you have the power to control stuff with your mind? And don't you have the power to punch a lot of stuff really hard? And don't you have the power to control super gigantic mechanical robots? My power is only different than yours by name.
And also by morality and years of study and these educational adventures you spend in Western China trying to figure out how to turn people into shadows. Yeah, we get it.
And hatred and yeah, exactly.
He puts his hands on his hips and looks over at you and says, okay, Finn, if you don't want what I have to sell, be on your way. I'll find another way to grab that book.
Finn?
Finn.
You think we're here for that, Joker?
I think you are sharing similar moralities to him and are being nothing but a cowardly little gnome.
Coward little gnome.
Listen,
What?
I'm not Marty McFly here. You can't just call me chicken and expect me to do something for you just because I don't like being called
That is-
chicken.
She gets that from me.
Alright, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut from now on, guys. I'm sorry, it's been falling out.
This,
Just listen.
yes.
Get us
Follow
over to
along.
China. I will give you a favor in the future. If you need something, protection, we're here for you. You're part of our alliance. We don't want the coalition. They're evil. They're destroying the earth. They're using Sios for some shit. I even know what Sios is.
I did hear of that name. Sios.
Really?
He gasps in and looks at you with wide eyes. Sios?
God
You
damn
are
it.
going on the quest for Sios, he says, puts his finger to his lips and taps.
Michael, you just keep telling private information to people.
Oh, shut
He
up,
turns his
Sarah.
head and looks towards you and says, very well. Then I will meet you in Wu Wei, China in 1 week's time to collect the scroll of life.
What
I
is
look at
this
Sarah
scroll of
going,
life and how are we going to get it?
yeah, I look at Sarah going, oh shit, kind of look.
Yeah, Sarah's just like,
Mm,
she's like really trying to be civil with this guy.
This is a scroll that has the power of true resurrection. It can bring somebody back to life, their spirit, their mind, and their body,
And you want
not
this.
just their body.
If we
Yes,
find
one of
this
my
scroll for you,
companions fall in bottle
for you,
to restore.
will you help us in the future? Maybe use this for one of our companions?
Well, this is definitely a start to a good relationship.
You see, Michael.
I could very well copy this spell into my spell book over a week's time. And then
All right.
I would willingly give you the scroll back.
I look at Sarah and say,
Insight
yeah,
check.
let's do it.
Roll your insight check.
Come on, please. Please, please, roll the die. Come on. Oh, yeah! Dirty 20.
What'd you roll,
Yeah.
Michael?
I didn't roll anything. Am I supposed to roll?
Okay. Oh, I'm just wondering if anybody else wanted to help.
Yes.
15.
Okay, go ahead and roll, Lara. Lara said yes first.
Awesome. Well, I rolled an 8.
The good news is I rolled really high.
So to you, Alara, this guy seems like he's speaking in earnest and truth. And to you, Sarah, this guy seems like he's speaking in earnest and truth. He looks like he's. If you let him copy this, give it to you is definitely what it seems like.
Yes, but it would make him more powerful than we could ever imagine.
I trust this guy because we're going to know his freaking same thing. We're going to get the scroll back and we'll learn it ourselves.
Well, I don't have a spell book to copy this stuff
You
down
guys want to
into.
bring Hida back to life and play 2 characters?
Seriously.
Sorry.
Well, Sarah's like 4 levels down from you guys and split into 3 classes, so she's basically not good at anything.
It's
She can
okay.
do a lot.
I'll be able to take on characters a third my size.
Third year son.
Third year.
Okay. So yeah, he looks at you. Yes. Back. All I'd need is a week with it to copy it into my spell book.
Guys, we're basically getting ourselves involved with a war here. You know that, right?
Yes,
You
I
got
know.
yourself involved when you guys pulled out the gun and shot the taxi cab
I know. That's my
driver.
I would like to say that I had nothing to do with that
It was me.
Little girl.
at all. Like, I wasn't even there.
You were 10 years old at the time. But
Exactly.
anyway.
So I wasn't even there. I didn't have any skills except, like, Mind Blast.
So yeah, you guys are. This seems like the perfect mix of your mission and my mission. You can learn more about Ios, and if you're lucky, you can find out something to help empower all 3 of you. Shit, train with the monks there for all you know. Just bring me a photo of the scroll, if that's what it takes. But you won't have the scroll afterward. I just need to copy it into my spell book.
So all we need is a photo of this scroll for you.
Unless you guys want it after I'm done. He says as he shrugs and tilts his head.
I use my mind link to contact the 3 group members, and I'm like, you realize we're just gonna steal that scroll and send him a picture through text message or some shit, right?
Probably.
Okay.
He says, very well. 1 week's time then. I will meet you in the tea shop in Way.
The tea shop in, how do you spell that?
Wuwei.
WWI. Tea shop. 1 week.
Yes, as the sun sets, I'll be at the tea shop.
Michael's
But
the
we have a
leader of
deal
this
then.
op, so if he goes, I go.
He looks at you and smiles, all 3 of you.
I'm going. I kind of like, yeah, not happy with it, but I'm going.
So be it.
Okay. Just a yes from you. Stands.
Alara says yes telepathically to me.
And the 3 of you look back and forth at each other and nod. He says, very good. Thank you so much. Please stay the night. Enjoy. And if you'd like, I can provide weapons, but I find the best way to deal with these monks is through subtlety and influence.
You've been around, right? Mr. I'm
Jazad, Zart.
really trying to like not call you a mean nickname right now. Cause that's just my default. I actually have a question for you.
Prasad.
Prasad.
Yeah, he says.
I'm looking
He
for an
says-
instrument.
Instrument?
Yes,
I'm
specifically,
sure in the outer crypts we'd be able to provide one by sunrise.
it has to be an enchanted one. You see,
Enchanted?
it's a special instrument. It's not just any instrument. It's an instrument that actually came through here when the rifts opened up. I'm looking for an instrument of the bards. It's a magical instrument.
I'm not sure, but I have the ability to enchant items.
Hmm.
If you'd
Anybody
like,
else need
I could
anything?
My magic is at your disposal.
Okay, so this instrument of the bards can do a lot of cool shit.
I'll have to look it up if it's an actual D&D item.
Yeah, it's an actual D&D item. I'll bring it up right now.
Oh, no worries. Save it for later.
Okay.
I'll look it up because we're just about done for the night. But anyway, looks at you and says, very good. He nods and says, enjoy the night. Stay. Enjoy your hospitality. Be not disconcerted with the manner of our servants. They died for the cause against the coalition as well, and they would be happy to anybody who despises the coalition. And eventually some skeletons come up, clattering, bringing you drinks, more food. He nods and says, well, bid you all good night. Make use of any of the rooms in this temple. So, anything else done before the night?
Um. Hmm. No, I think I'm good.
Me too.
Okay. The day passes, the night passes, and eventually the next day you awaken, and you do your thing. There's food out waiting for you. He's sitting there. So, enjoy a feast, and let me know when you're ready to go. I am here at your disposal.
Michael, I'm ready when you are. I was ready when I woke up.
All right, me too. Freaking,
Let's
let's
do
jump
this.
on the hover bikes and start riding, I guess.
No, he's gonna shoot us over there with teleport magic, otherwise this whole thing was pointless.
To China. He wants to send you to China. He smiles and says, very well then. Everybody, high, middle, or low?
Middle.
Low.
Okay. Low, it's you. Roll a percentile die, Laura.
17.
17. I should have had that spell up in front of my face when I said that roll, but 5 teleport. If you roll a 17, what happens? Oh, off target. Okay, so let's pick a direction.
Son
Oh
of a
boy.
bitch.
As he teleports you, and in a blast, you feel yourselves being hurled through blackness,
My body
and
feels weird.
you begin feeling your legs kind of seize up. And you appear. Everybody takes 2 points of damage from
2 points?
appearing 3d6. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Everybody takes 12 points of damage from appearing in the earth up to your waist. As you're ejected out of it, landing on the ground, and everybody's lying on their back, hearing the Chinese music, and looking around, and you see a guy carry a cart as he's running down the street. A couple of people stop and look kind of in your direction. Oh, Prasad dusts himself up and stands up. My apologies. Usually it goes much better than that.
Yeah, heaven forbid you actually have some skill in the area that you're trying to use.
As his face drops and he just looks over at you as
Oh, I'm sorry, that was out loud, wasn't it?
says, now, 1 week. Please. The luck of Sirik be with you. As he casts a spell and disappears himself. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
No.
Well, that was a really good session. I enjoyed myself a lot.
Me too.
And you know what? Everybody drink, because it's the end, and we've drank a lot, and we need a little more.
Things are
I
moving
can
on
do
me. Does
that.
that count?
You guys should totally, before you get off, you should tell me what you think of our stream.
Oh, it looks pretty dope, man.
I have not yet had a chance to look at brand new revamped stuff yet.
So I just switched
Right.
over to our thanks for watching screen, and I'm gonna start playing music here soon. But we can do like post game shit.
As the father's voice says to the child, don't worry, she won't get us in here. Fade to black.
Thanks everybody for coming out. We really appreciate it. We had a couple peaks during the live stream. I'm looking over right now. I mean, most of it was nobody, but we had a few people pop in.
Sweet.
I think our biggest hurdle is getting over the idea for other people that like it's D&D, but it's not really D&D. It's like in this cool custom setting.
That's just us having fun.
Right? That's what it's about, is us having fun. Shit.
Oh man, guys. I just felt totally worthless through this whole episode.
What? I got lucky. I was like, what the fuck could I do? Oh, there's some elf that freaking threw some big ass fucking shit that almost killed me. Oh, I got lucky.
For me, it was just like there was really nothing I could do inside the mech except for Intellect Fortress. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very limited when it comes to that area.
Which is why hopefully you all are.
We gotta learn to put our powers together, and once we put our powers together, we can make that mech into a freaking penetrable fortress.
Yep.
Well, I gotta take a lot more levels in Mind Melter in order to get Mind Blast.
We're on our way.
Because I think that's like my last class required level. And then
That is the last story required. Just because Mind Blast, you don't have to take it right this second, but you do need to take it like in the next.
Yeah, the next like 2 levels I get are probably just gonna go into Mind Melter, but after that I'm gonna try and really focus on Bard, because you can't level up Saiyan without training anyway.
Yeah, we gotta find someone to train us as Saiyan. That's what
You guys are on your way to the temple.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah, that's what I figured was going on in that temple with Saiyan training.
Can you imagine a mech freaking fighter as a Saiyan? God.
Do you have to have Saiyan blood in you in order to become a Saiyan, or can you just take monk class levels?
It's a path.
It's
It's a
easier.
subclass of the monk.
Oh, okay, so anybody can do it as long as they take the monk levels.
Right. At
Got
level
it.
3 monk is when you start getting the shit.
Got it.
And
Right.
so you already have 2 levels in it?
Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Should
level
have.
2 Saiyan monk, level 2 Mind Melter, Glamour Bard 3.
You just need to
So
find
one more
someone
level.
to train you. That's all you need
One
to do.
more
dude.
level. Yeah, exactly. One more level and you'll get the freaking level 3 Saiyan and get the Kameo Wave or fucking Fusion.
Joining your fucking attacks together. Oh my god.
Well, one of the reasons I
Friggin-
wanted to go Glamour Bard with an enchantment focus was because I can target people that can hear me. I don't necessarily have to see them. So, like, if they're inside a mech, I can use my Bard powers on them through our PA system.
That's cool.
Enchant them.
Exactly. I'm not targeting the mech, I'm targeting the pilots that can hear us.
Nice. That's really clever.
That being said, I'm only level 3, so you'll have to bear with me for a while.
So level of something. You can either take training and I am thinking the way to do it for a lot is maybe start you automatically at level 3 the next time you go. So, and then, because you're already a monk, just basically be starting over. This may be little but I'm thinking keeping your hit points, keeping your key points, but as you're going
We've
up
never
in
done
level
a Saiyan freaking
of
Gundam
Saiyan.
fight. This is
Couldn't-
gonna be interesting.
Couldn't Alara
weird.
just do second class and just be a Saiyan monk and a regular monk?
Well, she's already a monk, so she would already be at least level 2, if not choose way of the whatever. Way of the drunken master.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, could Alara
But she'd
multi-class to be another
be-
type of monk?
Let's say yes, and you'd basically just subtract 2 from your level for your effective level. So level 1 monk as a second class would be a level 3 monk. So you'd get a second way since you're not gonna go because that's something inherent to you. The only thing that would go away would ability improvements. So you'd lose your +3, +3, +3 to strength, dex, and con, and that's it. If you were able to get some psychic. That's right. Shit. Your strength, dex, and con become 8 plus 1d4. For a short time.
Yeah.
Did we get any like experience points or like levels from this session?
Mm,
The guys who are already level 11.
He better give us experience because we freaking took on like how many fucking mechs coming in on this?
Right? Okay, fine. If I tally it up that way, I would have you guys gain a level now, but I want to wait to give you guys the chance to possibly put that level in Saiyan. So that's why I haven't given you all a level this session.
word. That worked.
What level are you guys?
11.
11.
Yeah, I'm only level 7. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. One day.
Yup. Real soon, because as the story gets closer to the end. Speaking of, what do you guys have in mind for this campaign? Because the way it's looking, it's got like another 2.5, maybe 3 months.
Dude, this is so open, like depends if we want to save the world or what the fuck we're gonna do.
Well, Sarah's already having second thoughts about going out on adventures with you guys. She's gonna come back and her apartment's gonna be fucking cleaned out because she didn't pay rent for all that time.
She's destined to be fucked.
She'll be straight up evicted when she tries to go home.
That's a good point. It's only been like 2 weeks. Though.
Oh yeah, but we're in China. This is gonna take forever.
You're gonna be in China.
Ooh,
So
always
after
a
this
fun thing.
campaign, I was wondering if you guys wanted to pick up as the storyteller and son and whoever else might be in there.
That might
for
be
season 3.
interesting for season 3. Is season 3, does it... So you're saying that season 3 is basically going to take place in the same world?
No, I am saying season 3 will be the storyteller.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Do you have a concept for the world for like anybody who might be listening?
See, that's kind of what I'm asking is, do you guys want to continue on in this world or go back to the classic Dungeons and Dragons for season 3?
Well, the reason that I picked
I like this world.
this game to be the one that I live stream was so that like it would be something
different.
unique, you know what I mean? Something different.
What
But
did you say, Aaron?
I like this world. I love this world.
Okay.
Freaking,
Okay,
You
yeah.
can't do shit like with mechs and freaking
I guess I would just
futuristic kind of shit.
I guess I
Like,
would
you
just
can't
like to
do
see
it.
Sarah's usefulness expanded. You know what I mean?
It's gonna
like
start next level.
she's like only mediocre at 3 different things. I have 2 15s for my saving throws. It's like, ugh. Nobody's ever gonna fall when they're rolling 20s and above.
Yeah, next level, level 8, you'll be able to put points into wisdom.
That's true. Or
Shit.
charisma.
Or charisma.
Dude, you haven't realized the shit. You have same blood.
or
in you,
dexterity.
right?
Yeah.
With same blood, once you start training, you can start freaking using Kamehameha waves and freaking like multiple attacks, joining them together.
Yeah, and
The
all
shit
that
that
sounds
you're
really
missing-
rad. But it's just like,
We gotta find someone to train us. That's the fucking.
if it
Possibly
works
next
in the
session.
game and it's really interesting and it's really fun, then I won't have a problem with it. You know what I mean? But right now it just feels like Sarah doesn't do much.
I don't know. You
Well,
kind of protected us.
she's got an energy and an internal fire that she's been kind of apathetic to for the last however long. She had a traumatizing childhood, a rough teen year. She's got an anger and
Why do I see my character dying?
Well, that psychic shield is at least useful. Very useful.
yeah.
Dude, Sarah's gonna kill me. I just see it.
Nah, I don't think Sarah would kill you unless you told her that you killed her dad. In which case
It's
she'd be
gonna
very
come out.
upset with you, but I don't think she would kill you. I think she would just probably just run away.
No, dude. I just
Level 20 battle built up. You guys have finally killed the big bad evil guy, and you guys are standing there and looking at each other, all pissed off, and Sarah runs away crying.
It just doesn't work that way. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll freaking like mentally fuck your head up and like freaking make you into a vegetable for the rest of your life because you fucking killed my dad.
Right? Psychic surgery.
I know. I have to get psychic surgery to help Alora, and then I have to get fucking.
You're now a robot.
I have to get
So,
psychic
Ronnie,
surgery.
You're basically left with 3 choices left to go with your character. Are you wanting to try and go Saiyan, Fighter, or Psychic, or Rogue? Or you have to basically choose another class that you're gonna go up in. What are you thinking, Ronnie?
Well, Ronnie, you wanted
'Cause
to play a
Alara's
monk
kind of
originally, right?
Up in the air.
Yes.
So if you go
Dude,
Saiyan, that's
Saiyan.
just another type of monk. That might be easier.
Just do saying. It's just gonna be better.
Well, the thing is.
If you guys don't attack the Saiyan. Sorry. But the thing is what?
I don't even know anymore. That was such a good point.
So I feel like Sarah's gonna have to like drop Bard.
Sarah's gonna have to kill me.
Well, shit. You guys have made it to China. Just kill the necromancer when he comes back.
That was my original thought. Was just as soon as that guy showed up, just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna enthrall you," and then you'll kill yourself.
That's funny. Alright, guys, I'm gonna let you go. It's 12:09.
All right, man.
Alright.
Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Aaron.
Bye.
Night.
You guys know me. I'm always the last one to leave.
So what are you thinking, Ronnie?
I'm thinking that it's gonna be really hard to be a fighter if my character is like as weak
you'd
as
basically
a
be
child.
Starting over. Yeah, it'd be starting over.
Yeah,
Almost physically, anyway.
yeah.
Well, one thing that I've noticed, Jose, is that your custom classes are like absolutely necessary for this campaign. You know what I mean? Like, the custom classes are way stronger. They do like hit dice damage instead of regular damage, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, you know, Alara, you might just want to go Saiyan, because that's a custom class.
There is Saiyan, there is Techno Wizard, there is basically the Artificer class reskinned as the Tech Psionicist. There are 3 kinds of Psionicist. I'm working on the subclasses for them. There's the Mind Melter, the Psi Stalker, which is basically what the dog boys are that are able to sniff psionics and hunt them down. And the Burster, which is basically not Carrie. What's the other Stephen King? Firestarter on crack. There's the Psionicist. There's Rogue. You'd start off as, but really Monk, as saying you'd get a shit ton of bonuses because you are already a monk, and you'd basically just be retraining yourself.
That's probably my best option. We've got psionics, we've got a mech person.
Do you you have access to the D&D Beyond on my? You've created characters on my D. Oh, okay.
I think we've done that before.
I think I have already created a Saiyan class on there. If you
Yeah,
wanna
the
just
Saiyan class works
take a
really
look at
well.
it. If you want to take a look at it, there are like 12 different abilities, like from the Kamehameha Wave. What's it called? Instant Transmission, where you can teleport, which is basically just Misty Step. What else? Freaking what Vegeta does, where he just throws a shit ton of little energy balls while yelling for half an episode.
Destructo Disc is in there, right?
Destructo Disc is there. Krillin's Destructo Disc. It works as a Vorpal weapon.
Holy shit. You
Yeah.
should definitely do that.
18, 19, or 20 are considered, and then we roll a d10 to see which limb is severed. If they fail their save. Shit. There's the ability to power up, where as a bonus action you can just stand there and scream, "Roar!" You're not able to still have your action. Basically, you add 1 to your levels. So at level 1 you could double to level 2. At level 2 you could spend 2 bonus actions and double to level 4. What? Shit. Yeah. I worked the rules in for all Dragon Ball Z that I remembered.
Nice. Special beam cannon.
I think that's one that I missed.
Hmm.
I will put that in tonight.
I'm just trying to think of cool abilities that other people had. Let's see.
I think I have like Metamorphosis. I definitely have Fusion, where I almost have to say it. Fusion, where they do that little dance and touch fingertips.
What if 2 players fuse?
That is definitely an option. I think I wrote rules into it for that because that was my concern as well.
Because that would be really freaking powerful.
Yeah, basically it'd be like how I treat mechs, where you get each of you gets to take a turn in the same body. It'd basically be like a superpowered haste. But the other person who does fusion has to know fusion as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Okay. So Jose, we should definitely try and spec psionics into Sarah, because this bard shit isn't working out. So I'm gonna
Bard shit could work out if you continue going up in that, but yeah, no.
But I have to get
ultimately,
Mind
psionics
Blast
are-
and Psychic Surgery, which is going to put me up to what, level 5? In Mind Melter before I can get both of those?
If you go just straight, yeah,
Yeah.
level 5.
And those are like
You just
story required components, so I'm going to have to do that. And I want to get it out of the way as soon as possible, so I'm just going to
Psychic
level
Surgery-
up Mind
Psychic Surgery isn't story required. I'm just saying that is highly recommended because you could open up. There are things people known as wild psionicists. Everyday random people walking down the street just somehow manage to burst something into flames or teleport 10 feet that way when a burglar is attacking them. They have latent psionic tendencies. So you could give them a chance to roll a percentile die on the wild psionic ability chart and just like open up their minds to increase their abilities even more.
And you mentioned that Alara might be one of those people.
Alara has one of the abilities of Psychic Surgery is addictions, psychoses, brain, anything to do with the brain that's bad. You'd be able to go in there and correct it with Psychic Surgery.
Got it. So that yeah, that's why I would be taking Psychic Surgery specifically, so that I could rescue Alara.
From my dying.
Oh, you're not going to die anymore. Use 3 rolls for that. You're going to live just fine. You get no addiction, but you have a -1 to AC attacks and damage. Just a minor stiffness that forms in your joints. But with Psychic Surgery, you could cure all that shit.
Yep. So, yeah, that's gonna put me level 5 Mind Melter. I may as well just keep going. Because I've already got a lot of levels in other places, it's like I need to choose a class and stick with it.
Right. It's a tough call. Saiyan and
Question.
Psychic.
Since Saiyan is training based, is that still experience point based?
Yes.
Okay,
Because
so
once you are able to follow the path, the path of the Saiyan, you can take it wherever you want. Oh, this is how I channel my chi, and oh, I can channel my chi this way. You just have to learn to channel your chi, which is going level 2 to level 3.
okay.
So at level 2, you need the training, and after that, fuck it.
Okay.
You've learned enough to open it up.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Decision. Lots of stuff to figure out before next week.
So yeah, Ronnie, take a look at that if you can find it on there. It's basically just create a random character for no reason under one of my games, and then create a level 20 character just so you can see all the shit that you're able to do.
Oh, and I sent you the information on the Instrument of the Bards.
I saw that.
Okay.
There are many different kinds.
Yeah, I want the loot specifically, but like in the future, I think it would be cool if it was like skinned differently. It could be like a synthesizer where it's like got like drum pads and stuff on it too. It would be cool. Anyway, I know whatever you'll come up with will be awesome.
Instrument, all loot, a loot. DOS loot, animal friendship, protection, energy. Protection from poison. And it's got the description there.
I'm mostly concerned with they'll fly. I think that would be really freaking helpful.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would.
I wouldn't have to be inside the mech anymore.
Right? Be like that glow, like an Ioun stone just floating around the head of the mech.
Right? And then another thing that There's got to be a way that I can target multiple creatures with that splice ability. Gotta train.
Splice, I don't know. Splice is to be able to, you know, that makes sense that it would be the ability to just cast 2 abilities.
But it says
And target-
combine them into one, so I see what you're saying. It can only target one creature.
Right. But you're only able to use 1 power for the most part per round. So it makes sense that 2 per round. Huh. I don't know. Votes? Anybody?
Well, I'm involved and you're involved, so I think Alara is the tiebreaker.
A vote between what and what?
She has this ability known as Splice.
Yeah.
The description is that you can basically combine
Okay.
2 abilities into 1 ability.
Right.
And so we're trying to decide if that means she has to attack just the same target, or if she can use 2 abilities on 2 different targets, 3 abilities on 3 different. Like, she can use it on
Damn,
multiple.
that's hard.
But I'm wondering, should she be allowed the multiple targets, or should it just be the one? Because Splice seems to
Okay, you also have to
combine
factor
powers
in
into
the
one.
cost. It costs 5 times the number of abilities that I use. So it's like 5 for
5
1, 10 for 2, 15 for 3. You know what I mean? And
Wow.
I only have
Yeah.
40 points.
That kind of makes a big difference.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
trying to target those 2 juicers that were climbing on us earlier in the fight, so
Right.
that I
and
could
you
make
couldn't.
both of them flee.
Right.
But just in the moment I rolled, you can only splicing together 2 abilities. You can only target one of them at a time. But that's kind of the debate: is 1 target or multiple targets?
Damn.
Yeah, that's a tough
One
question.
target makes sense.
Yeah,
1 target makes sense.
because it's combining the abilities into one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I see your point there
Okay.
too.
So we'll go with that. So you can,
One
Cast-
target, multiple abilities.
yeah.
What if I use an ability that doesn't target someone?
Which leads me. No, you can do that too. But which leads me to another question. Should we allow Bard abilities to be spliced with psionic abilities, since they're both basically wisdom / charisma, kind of in the same general school? Let us say only telepathy abilities
Literally only telepathy abilities?
that you can splice with magic.
Oh, okay. Let's see
You
what
know what
telepathy
I'm saying?
abilities I have. I have Ego Whip.
So you'd be able to cast Eagle Whip and Charm Person on them at the same time, even though they both be kind of contrary. They get a save when they take damage or whatever.
Yeah.
But you, let's see, contact and fucking command or something like that.
Here's another problem
Friends,
that I face
contact
with
and
psionic
friends.
abilities. Contact requires me to see them.
Right.
Well, if we're fighting in giant mechs, there's really nothing I can do about that.
About, depending on a perception check, you can see the pilot inside the other.
Okay.
I'll usually roll like DC 15 to see through the tinted glass.
Which brings me to my last character issue that I have. Both of my saving throws are 15, and everybody rolls like 19 to 27. So like,
What was it? Aaron rolled a what? Like a
you rolled a 30 today.
30. Yeah. And that was a strength check. No, a 35 for a strength check.
So, like, there's gotta be a way for me to maintain my usefulness, because I feel like I'm just tagging along.
Next level.
Mind Melter 3 will solve that problem, I think.
Oh yeah.
Well, if not being more of a use against the enemies, you'd definitely be a hell of a lot more use to promote your allies.
Mm-hmm.
I got the hiccups. Oh my god, I need to drink another. It's been a rough week.
Dude, I hear that.
Yeah. It feels like, yeah, well, shit. You might understand this a little better, Ronnie. I was telling you about the test equipment expired, the calibration,
Right.
and I used it on stuff.
Yeah.
I had to go back and retest some of those things, used them on, just to make sure that the readings were correct. The previous service reports from a coworker of mine, the last time he worked on them, using that same testing, he put absolutely nothing in the test data. He just said, battery failed, battery replaced, test
What the
passed.
hell? Oh my god.
So I can't even use those pieces of equipment that I found today. I spent like 2 hours walking the damn I found enough to get by,
Right.
and then I tested it, documented it. The flow of this pump was this much, blah, blah, blah. Look at the previous to see how much the flow of pump was. Previous test records, blank.
Yep. That dick.
That's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
I like him, and it's really only him care 2/3 of New Mexico. So I kind of need him.
Oh my god.
That's really
Yeah.
bad.
Right? Talk about moral struggles.
Well, when it comes
Hi.
to, like, testing medical equipment, he should know better.
He should. And if I throw him under the bus, he'll get in trouble. I am like on that balancing point. Yeah, should I be? I kind of need.
Well, it's
I'm sure he did
created
the
more
work-
work for you.
Yeah. Yeah, but I
And
know
you
exactly
run the
where
risk
the
of
other...
getting in trouble if you don't report it, too.
I do a little bit, but I would rather go on the side off record and say, dude, because if I talk to him, he'll do it better, but just saying off record, dude, you kind of fucked me over here. I'm doing a little extra work to save your ass. I kind of need you. We can't keep doing this. And then, because it's really the first time I've ever, 3 years that I've been working with him.
Yeah, I feel you.
That makes sense.
I gotta go out another 3 pumps and hopefully being used to retest other than the ones I spent 2 hours searching for, fucker.
Oh my gosh. Ronnie, what do you think of our revamp?
It looks great.
Describe it to me, Ronnie. I haven't had a chance to see it yet.
Well, it's like a 16-bit video game.
Oh, okay. Is that like the kind of the river and the tree and
Yeah.
16-bit stuff? Okay, I did see that.
Yeah, I just sent a still to the group chat, but you can't really see, like, the custom animations and stuff that I worked on, because nobody freaking subscribed to us. If we get a donation or a follow or a subscription, we get, like, these little custom animations now.
That's really cool.
And the background is all animated, and I have an audio spectrum analyzer that's live, so anytime we talk, it shows it.
Right? Nice. So how many subscribers do?
Well, let's take a look. We'll go to
3, 5,
YouTube.
hopeful 7.
We'll see. I'm going to our YouTube channel right now. Let's see. We got a total overall 9 subscribers. So we're doing good.
Dude.
Now, if we could just
Glad
get
we
those
made it over
subscribers to show up. But yeah, we have 9 subscriptions right now.
Very nice. I don't even know if I'm subscribed. It was pretty easy to find though.
Nice. I think I subscribed back when it was.
Yeah, you were our last subscriber I can see in our feed 2 years ago.
Nice.
Well, I had a lot of fun tonight, guys. It's about time we wrap this shit up, though.
Yup.
Okay, fine. Y'all get some rest.
Alright. Good night.
Night,
Good
Ronnie.
night, guys.
Night, Jose.
Night,
See you
Ronnie.
guys next week.
Yeah, see you.